So, elevate your back leg. Your chair is going to give you a lot of height to drop. Your stability ball will give you an unstable surface to balance on. So wedge it in a corner so it can't really go anywhere. But you know, whatever works for you best. So I'm going to elevate that rear foot, resting on the laces, the top of my ankle. Behind me, turned off. Nice and square on. Dumbbells when you get there, relax them by your sides. I tuck the chin and I'm going down. Dumbbells opposite my lead foot, drive up, keep that look down. Drop, drive, drop, drive. Pushing hard off of front leg thigh like you're pushing down on the pedal. Obviously the pedal would go down, you're coming back up. We've got 8 on one leg. Once you're happy with your stance, you'll know where the other leg needs to go. Up it goes. Again, I let them hang either side of that lead foot. I tuck the chin and I collapse back and down. And when I'm down the bottom, I'll see the toes of this lead foot. If I push with that back leg, I'm going off balance, I'm going forward. As you drop down, my front foot's obscured by that knee, the heel lifts, and I'm going to fall into the room. Then you know you haven't collapsed back and down. Feel that pressure, front leg thigh. Leg combo number 1 then. Double squat, reverse lunge. The trickier one because you don't have the eyes in the back of your head. And when I mentioned to you about crossing that back leg, it would look like this. Putting myself on the tightrope. I've stepped back, but I've swung the leg across. Now I'm finding it hard to balance. And when I bring it up, I have to clear that leg. Try to keep thinking, I've got my hip width stance, my run stance, where my legs would be on the pedals on my bike. I'd like to keep that when I step back. So I'm going to double squat, drive up, exhale, drive up, exhale, step back, up, step back, up, 1 rep. Squat, drive, exhale, squat, drive, exhale, down, push hard, back up, change that leg, back up, 8 times, please. Our second leg combo then, our deadlift forward lunge. So this is where you had your hips back against your garage door. So I know I'm no longer squatting, but I am hinging back. My bum will touch the glass door. I'm palms against thighs. I keep that skin contact. So minimum knee bend, over I go, bum touches, hands are in contact with shins, up I come, I exhale, over I go, up I come, into step, drive, hinge, bum touches hands, skin tight, see what's in front, over you go, up you come, step, push, reposition, hinge, flat back, not, oh, I've gone deeper, but you've rounded yourself. My inchworm, walking up, walking back. So, edge of my mat is my eye line, my hands are back from that, so now I've got this imaginary baseline, eyes, I've got this triangle, and I don't want to let my eyes move from there. So, drive down, walking my feet up come my feet,
inch at a time. I can now start to look back towards them as they start to get flat. I'm up, hips are high, back I go, my eye line transitions, and it's directly over the edge of my mat, and I'm pressing down hard. Hips are up, tummy's pulling up away from the floor on the top of the press up, and up I come. Inch at a time, without the knee bend, looking back now at my shins, feet are nice and flat, that's as high as I can get. Back I walk, flat, eye line, right there. Chest and tricep combo then are 4 different types of press up. Each one will equal 1 repetition by the time we're there. So I'm nice and flat, legs tight as you can get, wider gives you a great amount of stability, but we are on something really quite solid, so it is a bit of a cheat. So over time, if you have to be wide, but if we can be tight, like you're swimming kind of tight, like you're squeezing a pool boy, even better. So, looking down, I'm going forwards, pull, push, down, out, in, push, down, hand release, touch, push, normal, up, down, reach, pull, push, down, out, in, up, down, hands off, hands on, push, normal, up. Eye line, right at the top there, tummy pulled up tight. When you come up off the floor, everything must come up at the same time, no matter where my hands are. No, up, then up. Technically, yes, you are up, just in a bad way. Think, squeeze. If I squeeze my legs, my thighs are up off the floor, so I push as 1. To balance up my chest work, a little bit of back work, no faster, and you are clear of the floor anyway, is just the elimination of that clunking, grinding, snapping of all that muscle tissue, connective tissue and bones that are getting out of each other's way to where they should be. So, I'm after 8, please. Hand, head, palm down, lower back, knuckles down, elbows high, round, half rep, back to the start, that's 1. 7, 8, arms overhead and up, 1, 2, 7, 8, feet down, hands, head, elbows kept up, lower back together, head for 1, head for 2, 7, 8, straight back out, don't touch down, 1, 2, 7, 8. At a pace and a tempo that you can control, no touching down. Try not to even touch down in between finishing. Starting, I'll have a little breather. No breathers in that long swim. I've got to be kept up, kept up, kept up, kept up. And that's our first 6.